to just feel actually aggressive at the bottom. I used to actually hold it. Look at this thing.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Nice.
That was filthy, dude.
That was.
Up in here and just have it be dead.
Okay.
I throw this ball forward. Throw this ball forward, you know, and that's not the invitation to say, hey, I'm hitting up on it and scooping it. But I would just throw that ball forward, try to hit the same shot you just hit with a different ball position and a more open club face.
Okay.
The one thing too that you want to make sure to do when you get, hop behind me there, you want to make sure you get very, even though you're opening your hips, don't get caught aiming left.
Okay.
Because that's when the player has to do this. They're aiming too far left and you have to kind of inside and kind of up that way. I'd rather see a golfer almost aim too far right to where they're forced to, you see that?
Yeah.
And that came off actually really saucy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That was definitely better contact.
What's that?
Definitely better contact.
Oh, it was way
easier to
better.
hit, but just need to get it there.
Yeah, like aim on the right side over here. Feel like you're over here so that you have to almost feel like you're pulling it a little bit with that open face.
Okay.
Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah.
That was pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want you to go back. I want you to go back to school and like the end of January and be chipping with Joe and Joe be like, hey, what are you doing over there, dude?
Yeah.
For those people who don't know, we're talking about his teammate Joe Highsmith, really good friend of ours, and he just hits some of the sauciest chips on the planet.
His short game is
sturdy.
Unbelievable.
And here's the thing. I want you to know, like, for the viewer, you don't want to sit here and cut chips. Mm-hmm. We don't want to cut chips. I mean, that's the fastest way, we find a lot of times, where the leading edge really gets stuck. But sometimes you have to feel like you're doing that more when you are underneath and up a little bit, right?
Yeah.
So my whole thing to you is this. I like that thought of just being on the right side of the hole a little bit, practicing like that, and feeling the face stay open, and just same backswing, but try to feel like you're just pulling a slight amount. Good morning. You should really jack the members up today and throw it like kind of.
Yeah.
Right.
Monday, and we're trying to avoid some spots that it's going to be at for him.
Oh, for the tournament?
He's red, yeah.
I know we talked about quite a bit, but I wanted to get it all out initially so you could just hit a lot of shots at the end. It's kind of, how we do it. My whole point is this. Preset impact more. Opening up this foot does not mean, hey, aim left.
Yeah.
It means, no, stay square. Just get this hip out of the way so that, everything's still square, but you're just, able to rotate more and hit it. I don't want you to open up to the point where you feel like you have to push it.
Okay, yeah.
Shorter back and just rotate it through. That was beautiful, dude. Oh, gosh. Did you feel that kind of like this? Like that? Yeah, good. It's okay. Look at the ball ended up, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's kind of how I mean, that was really good, dude.
Yeah.
That was really good.
Oh.
One of the things I would tell you about that finish of your swing, don't feel yourself finish so high.
Okay.
I used to do a drill, and this is not a drill to deaccelerate, but it's just a drill to just feel actually aggressive at the bottom. I used to actually hold it. Look at this thing.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Nice.
That was filthy, dude.
That was.
They had the hard spinner. But the whole point is, you see that?
Yeah.
Just boom. You feel how it actually makes you go like more assertive into it. Yeah. Finish it like right at your left ankle. I don't care how you hit it. You feel how much more like engaged you are though? I think we sometimes use that, a good athlete uses that club too much like a ping pong paddle, and they're just like, oh yeah, let me just kind of, you know, and then all of a sudden it just doesn't have that same low point every time. I like keeping that club lower longer through impact. Great thought for you. Ooh, there we go, Ian. Ooh, that was it right there.
Yeah, that was nice.
Do you feel that?
Yeah, I do.
Like as far as consistency and not necessarily hitting them big crazy spinner, but just having like a shot that lands super soft and is repeatable. You know, for the viewer, like check this out. Like so you know what Ian's hitting off of right here and what we're hitting off of. Like come and take a look at this. This is kind of much like what Cam was playing on at the Houston Open, just kind of this Bermuda that gets wet, you know, and then there's a little bit of mud in between. So it's not clean. You know, you can get lucky sometimes and set up like this, but you know what I've learned about grass? Gravity tends to take over and the ball finds those low points.
Yeah.
So don't practice good lies all the time. I mean, I know it's should be common sense, but a lot of times people, I know they're trying to build their confidence. They're just putting that thing up on the tee. If you have the good motion, you should be able to hit it off anything. Dude, that is so much better.
Yeah.
So the theme, two phrases: pre-setting impact and tightening up the motion.
Okay.
I mean, I know there's specifics to that, like, hey, shorter and more rotated and more abbreviated. Shorter, more rotated, more abbreviated. Literally taking the extra out of it where it just floats, right?
Yeah.
And we're golden.
Right.
And hey, hit a few more of these, and I want you to take me wherever you want to go. Like, just move to spots we want to hit at.
Okay. Yeah, I felt it.
Watch, I got the great angle on it. Like, I mean, I'm exaggerating that, but like, just keep going. Like, keep going. You know what's funny? What you do so beautifully in your swing, that gorgeous move that everybody just has such a hard time doing, where it's shallow and it's still clear so underneath here because you're just money like that. Yeah. You just need to do the same thing, you know? Like the little tiny version of it.
Okay.
Just pull it in. Yes. Yeah, I mean, like, that's the dead straight motion. Like, it's very definitive. You'll get, I mean, literally, you'll get that one. You'll do like 10 in a row where it just goes. And then all of a sudden, that one just kind of goes. That look, you know?
I think I just need to feel like I'm finishing on my left side, too.
100%. Like the left, exactly. And dude, I'm not kidding. Why don't you just do one shot where you aim at the gentleman over here?
Okay.
Or even right of that, like aim at me. And just pull it to right there, just to feel what it feels like. I don't care how you hit it. I just want you to have the sensation. You see how it was one of the sauciest ones of the day? I mean, that thing had so much spin.
Yeah.
Now, what's happening there? Like, why? And the viewer go, well, what the heck? What's happening? All we're doing is, for a guy whose tendency is the club would get kind of under and up, and you would lose the angle of attack. Kind of, you know, what we're trying to do there is use the rotation of the body to just keep the club striking down to the low point at which it needs, which the low point just needs to be a little more, you know, here, but more through here, right?
Yeah.
Do that again. Aim a little bit right. Yeah, and that was a horrible lie you were on right there.
Yeah.
That was very well done. Hey, hit some easier ones now. Like, see where the pin is, where they put the pin?
Yeah.
Now, this is the one where I tell my players, like, dude, you have to get up and down. This is we have to. Even give it a chance to go in. More of the back of the stance. Square to slightly open face. Real tight motion, though. Little runner.
Okay.
Get that ball a little more back. There you go. Get that thing like 2 to 3 feet on the green, nice and low, and let it just check up and run. That was pretty much it right there. Another 1.5 feet, that was perfect.
Yeah.
Now, I think a lot of times too, Gabe, come around the front here, because this is what's happening to you a little bit here, okay? We don't always realize how far back we need to get it. You know, when I hit these shots that I want to run, I literally want that ball to be off that right armpit. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And that right there, look at that thing. See how that thing just came out super, super low and tight?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. So just, but had that clip to it as well. That was just an example of just what you happen to need more. People get caught in what I call that no man's land area, where it's like right here, and then it just becomes, once again, low point doesn't quite become as consistent, okay? Just move it back another couple inches, just to feel it, you know?
Yeah. Oh, bad kick.
Another part of this too, here, I'll actually tell you one thing before I tell the viewer and just you that. Finish the swing, dude. Not here on these shots. Right here.
Okay.
Right. Don't just keep it once again really tight, really low. That abbreviated finish and not feeling any swoop up through it. Just kind of low at the left ankle. But do you feel? I mean, I know that one caught the ground a little bit, but do you see how that ball came off?
Yeah, I did.
That's what we need more.
Okay.
Also, the best thing, and it's hard to do these days. These guys get the chance to do it because they're in college. They get the opportunity to get out to some cool golf courses. Having a chance to take your own golf ball out on the golf course and hit chips is absolutely a must. I think that's the one thing, you know, as nice as our little short game area is over there, sometimes the grass isn't the exact same. Sometimes the greens aren't the same speed, but also people get, you know, caught hitting range balls and stuff, which is fine for working on technique, but horrible for gauging how the ball is going to react, right? Huge part of this is just having the vision. So here's that little upslope here. Just picture this shot. We got the little upslope right here in the very front, and then it just kind of levels out and gradually goes up. The cool thing about this is if the ball lands here, here, or here, it's going to end up in the same spot because it's a little down, flat, and then up. I try to land it right in the face of that, and then just skips up there and runs up. Here we go. Oh, I think it's kind of sauced on you.
Yeah.
Feel like you're hitting more of a little body draw. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I'm not trying to swing out to the right. I'm trying to just get a little more. You see how that ball will come up? See how this has that little consistent run out?
Yeah.
And that's the only thing lacking. You're starting to hit them well. They're just kind of, you know, checking a little bit on you.
Yeah.
Just feel that core working that shot too, you know, just like you're right in there, just going right from the center of your body. Now do it feeling like you're underneath it, finishing underneath this. Yeah, I want you. Can you hit a couple like that for me?
Yeah.
I know it seems ridiculous, but move that ball back and hit that same feeling shot where you just really abbreviated and short, kind of like right in here.
My tempo and rhythm's just off.
No, I know, and that's where just I want you to, more importantly in the shot, just 1, 2.
Yeah. Okay.
1, 2. Really short. That was better right there. And that's where, like on that shot, Ian, you're caught in between a little bit of like, what you're doing so well is on these shots right here that we're going to shorter pins with a little higher, you want to return the shaft back to where it started, right? Kind of this look right here, right? Which to a better golfer can feel like you're actually like leading with the club head on the way down. But here's the thing. You do a little bit too much of that on these shots. You know, basically if you were to watch the difference between the ones that need to be in yours, like Gabe, zoom in on my hands here. You know, watch the handle. See how the club's really not catching up?
Yeah.
And that's where for the shot we're hitting, you know, I know that was into the grain Bermuda, but looking for the shot we're hitting, that's perfect. The ball runs out, it's very compressed, and I'm just giving an example of what I need a little bit more of from you. If we get a little more of this look through the golf ball, as opposed to that right there, you're gonna start hitting these a lot better. Just a different shot, that's all. And you're just kind of caught in between. With into the grain Bermuda, people always worry about the snagging in the club. If you catch the ball first, sometimes that's what needs to happen. You know, this is real tight, wet. So like when you see, like he hit that really nice and see how it still had a little pinch of turf, that's fine. The grass won't allow that not to happen. If we were going down grain, oh yeah, we can slide that club through there all day. There it was. That was the best one by far, dude.
Yeah, that was nice. Go.
And the best result. Thank you guys so much for watching our video. Any questions or comments you have, please leave them below. Also, click the link below to pick up 3 free videos. We appreciate you guys. Enjoy our channel.